Hey friends, it's 2 o'clock, so it's time for the deep dive. I'm Michael Kingswood, and as you guys know, I am a fiction writer, among other things. And this is my daily stream to talk about what's going on, give any insights that I might have, or just general discussions. Generally, just a way to keep me, mostly it's a way to keep me honest and on a schedule. Because if I'm doing this, I have to force myself to do professional things involving writing and streaming every day. Whereas if I don't have a schedule, I tend to slack off. So this is the primary reason for this, and also it's just kind of fun. So since we talked yesterday, it's been not super eventful. Like I said, yesterday I was just basically hunkering down and taking care of business. I didn't get out. One of the things I do to help with my cash flow is drive Uber and Lyft stuff. Didn't do any of that yesterday just because I wanted to focus in on the more important matters, because I was feeling like I was way behind in my writing endeavors here. And so I got some progress done on that yesterday, which was good. But I did go out driving this morning, made a few bucks there, and brought the puppy along. And all right, check it out. Can you see the puppy? Can you see the puppy? Okay. Now, that didn't work so well. But she's hanging out here as well and is being a bit of a goofball. Hey, come back here. Being a bit of a goofball, having fun. She's rolling around. I wanted to show it to you, but my camera being latched to my laptop doesn't work so well to do that. So we're not going to do that again. Didn't work out so well. Fred, come back here. Come on. But yeah, she likes to come with me when I'm driving, and sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. But we investigated a different dog park this morning after we finished up driving. Last ride I gave up in Point Loma, and there's over in Ocean Beach, there's a dog park called Dog Beach, which is what it says. Beach is open to take your dogs unleashed in, so dogs go play in the surf. And so we did that for the first time, and it was kind of funny because she's been in puddles before, but never to that extent. And it's funny watching her explore the water and then going out and finding a pit and falling all the way in and being like, freaking out. And man, but it was fun. Came back here and got a few groceries because the kids are coming back over from mom's place this afternoon. Need to make sure we have proper munchies. And then the dog got in trouble because I bought a bunch of brats. And separating them from the box and putting them in Ziploc bags. So, store. I generally do 2 per Ziploc bag, freeze them to store them. So, if you're gonna make brats, generally you're gonna make 2, right? But then I got a call from the ex who is we're trying to get. We've been homeschooling the kids the last couple of years, but my daughter is big into ballet, and one of the schools around here that has this performing arts focus thing that we're trying to get her into as sort of a supplement thing. I had to go fill out a bunch of forms, and she was having trouble online, so I had to come up here to help to the computer to help get them filled out. So I left the last couple brats on the counter. I came back down from after finishing the school stuff, and the dog had gone up on the counter, taken the brat box, and devoured the last couple brats. She was sitting there contentedly in the back porch, like, oh, I'm so good. She comes in and we did a little chastisement, the old act really mad, don't you ever touch the counter, thing, and give her a little shock to the system, and she slunk off, hid under the bed. That's what she does when she knows she's done something bad. Like she's chewed something up while I'm gone, and I come in, she'll look at me, look over at what she chewed up, then she'll slink away upstairs to hide under the bed. It's like, all right. So yeah, puppy got in trouble. She also got in trouble earlier for this. You see these. If look at previous videos and streams, you'll notice there used to be sound absorbing panels here. But puppy came and ripped them off and ate them. Jerk. Yeah, so clearly she's 7 months old. Clearly, we're still working on some behavioral stuff with her, but the other aspects of life with her is great. I mean, she heals properly now. She'll stay for the most part. She'll stay. Still working on that. Um, and she'll come and she'll sit, and so she has the basics of being a good dog down. It's just those little things still coming back. She's a Malinois. They're high spirited, and she's fun, so we like it. Anyway, so that's been the day so far. It's been pretty cool, pretty good. Had some lunch, did some writing, got in the last hour or so before coming on board here, and so that was good. Made some good progress on that, and yeah, we're pretty much cooking with gas. It's been a good day. Getting no end of amusement from observing the various chicaneries and people being freakouts in the world, both in the real world and in the Twitter world. Now that I'm back on Twitter, just over this whole SCOTUS thing. I mean, you could tell it's an election year, right? Holy cow, there's riots again. Oh, it's an election year. Holy cow, some kind of holy cow, you released this. Has there ever been a leak from SCOTUS ahead of time? Not that I could think of. Well, it's an election year, and the and the institutional people fear they're going to get voted out. And why wouldn't they fear that, right? Everything's all jacked up. But yeah, so naturally you got to distract by get everybody's hyped up, and watch this when the actual decision come out. It probably won't be as that draft opinion was written. And of course, that's probably the other reason why they leaked it, right? Put pressure on and make people wag their fingers. You can't rule that way, and make people intimidate the judges to, if that was going to be the decision, to change it. Whatever. It's not a big deal, for crime's sake. All it means is that the states will get all that means the states will get to decide. Okay, that's sort of how it should be. So, I don't know. I don't see the problem. Then again, I'm not a totalitarian, so I mean, it is what it is. What else is going on? Not much. I'm going to get back to writing. I'm going to sign off here in a minute, and we'll go back to writing, get some more writing done. Going to go pick the kids back up this afternoon, and then we'll do some more writing, do some driving, and do it all again tomorrow. Yeah, and we'll come back here tomorrow too. The other thing I'm going to do right after I sign off on this, before I start writing, I'm going to get started on recording the story for this story Saturday. As you know, because you guys always attend my various fun streams and things, every Saturday we put up one of my stories in audiobook form, usually me reading them up on here on YouTube and BitChute and Rumble and Odyssey and everywhere else I can get it, because might as well. And then I take that reading that I do and I turn it into an actual audiobook that I then go and put on the various audiobook sales platforms. It's nice. These readings, I have done those in the past. Right now we're doing short stories. These readings are coming out of Stories from the Great Challenge. An awesome, thick, huge collection of stories that I wrote of a span of 52 stories in 52 weeks. From a challenge I did a couple of years ago. I'm getting ready to start another challenge of that here in the next few weeks. That'll be cool. As soon as I finish the novel I'm working on now, which I have promised to people and people paid me money for, and I need to get finished and out to them. So that's my first priority. But I do need to continue on with the weekly podcast, because that's a part of my routine. And like I said earlier, if I don't have routine, I slack off. So I've got to do this routine. So this week is going to do the 14th story from this collection, which is called Cave Diving for Dummies. I scuba dive, and so And I was writing these stories. Most of the stuff I write is science fiction and fantasy, some mystery, but I just decided to write a story about scuba diving. So that's going to be Story Saturday for this week. It's going to be cool. So I'm going to start recording that here after I sign off on this. Then I'll do a little more writing, and yeah, we'll talk to you tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Story Saturday will be out Saturday. I try to have it out about the same time as the stream, because I've determined I'm not going to stream on the weekends just because of everything else I have going on. So that's the substitute. Cool. So I'm going to sign off now. Go back to what you're doing. But when you do that, make sure you go to michaelkingswood.com. You can sign up for my mailing list, learn about new releases and other cool things I'm doing. You become a member of the site, which, give a couple bucks a month. It'll help keep the lights on and the cash flow positive in this writing, publishing, streaming thing. And I'll love you a long time and give you little freebies every now and then, and coupon codes on the store, which is at michaelkingswood.com/store, where you can find all of my books in whatever format you want, direct through my business. You can, of course, go to Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Kobo, Apple Books, every place else that sells books. You can find my stuff there. It's better to come straight to me because I get more money that way. Also, since a lot of these companies have been known to be capricious at times, I don't want to have all my eggs in any one basket, and I prefer to have control. And if something goes happen with these companies and start doing things, changing policies such that it's not worth the money to stay with them anymore, or they just decide to take people's books down, if you come straight to me, we already have a one-to-one relationship, know how to keep in touch with each other, and we can continue to give good products that you love without some middleman wreaking havoc. That's the story anyway. I'm sticking to it. All right, I'm signing off. Everybody have a great time. I will talk to you tomorrow, 2 o'clock Pacific time. Until then, don't do anything I wouldn't do.